What is going on, YouTube? It's your favorite sports betting Sicilian, Larry Betts, aka Larry Nips, aka Larry Tits. Hot as heck today in this attic. I'm sweating. Before we get into it today, I would just like to crown myself the Women's World Cup sports betting king. I have my inflatable crown because I am here today to lay some royal bets for you. To lay some high quality, high class, don't mess with the plebs kind of bets. You know what I'm saying? God, I hated that intro. Let's get right into it. I made myself today a little bit of a women's World Cup top 16 ranking. I looked at, you can see right here, we'll zoom into this. Okay. I looked at all the teams left, top 16, wins, draws, losses, goals for, goals against, and points. You know what I mean? I was just betting, but I really wasn't looking into this so hard. So I do have my little docket over there, and this is, in my opinion, the list of the top 16 teams. 2 being 1 because, in Excel 1 is 1, whatever. Japan, without question, is the best performing team in the Women's World Cup right now, and this is strictly performance-based. This is not the potential of said team. That's why you see the United States is at 12. The United States is at 12 because they have 1 win, 2 draws, 4 goals for, and 1 goal against, and only 5 total points, okay? They are lacking, and that is why my hunch was that they were not going to win that last game. Now, some really good teams that I do have on here that I think are contenders that I want to definitely bring up before we... Okay, what's going on? Okay, all right, fine. Okay, yeah, cool. All right, here, we're back. Some sneaky contenders, Morocco for sure. Morocco actually has more points than the United States. Another sneaky contender, Jamaica. If Jamaica only has 5 points total, right? But Jamaica has 0 goals against. 0. And if we look at the division Jamaica was in, France being the number 4 team, and Brazil, which was a really good team, got knocked out, and Panama got absolutely destroyed. The fact that just Jamaica has 0 goals against them is really just, it says something, even though they're not a great team statistically, like right up on here. So let's quickly get into the games that are going down tonight, what I think that you should lean towards if you're going to bet on them, and the way that I'm going to approach them as well. You could definitely take a look at this, pause the video if you want to see my rankings. I'm going to do an actual rankings video about why I believe this is all true. But without further ado, let's get into the Women's World Cup games tonight, okay? Which I will be watching. I will be hard watching. All right, so we have August 7th. So tomorrow is the 5th, right? Yep, so we got tomorrow at 1 a.m. We got Switzerland versus Spain. So let's quickly go over here. Spain being number 7, Switzerland being number 14 in my opinion. And boom, we can see that the odds are Switzerland is plus 520 to win that game. I think that this is an interesting game for sure. I really would give it to Spain. I would definitely watch this game until half. This might be one of those ride or die games. It's a little bit too much of a spread, considering the way that Switzerland doesn't have many points for, you know what I mean? And Spain has 7. So like, I could see this easily being a 2-1 game, 2-0 game in Spain's favor. So if we wanted to look at those wagers for Spain, correct score, 2-0, plus 480, not a bad bet. Really not a bad bet. I really am interested in this tie bet right here. Let's plus, you know what I mean? Because the ties always intrigue me. Like 200 on this could win you 2,000. I mean, if they hold off, it's really like, it's really like that. All right. I think that's my least wanting to watch game of tomorrow. All right, so the other game that we have tomorrow, earlier game, Japan versus Norway. The odds on this game, in my opinion, are way too close. Japan is minus 290. Norway is plus 225. Like, Japan has not been scored on. You know what I mean? And, like, Norway, in my opinion, it's Norway, right? Let's just double check this because I keep drawing blanks. Norway is 15th in my opinion. 6 goals for, 1 goal against. That actually does help them, but they've lost one, tied one. They might be a little low for the 6 goals or 4, but like, yo, it's so tough. You know, it's just so tough. They've only got 1 scored on. Maybe they're a little low in my bracket, and maybe that's why, you know, these odd makers know something I don't know. But like, this would be a really good game to just bet Japan money line. Like, look at this Japan money line bet, minus 130. Like, if you wanted to do yourself a favor for $250 and lock yourself in for another 200, I really don't think that Japan is going to lose this game. Unless it goes into overtime, which the 0-0 is 700, the 1-0 is 490, and the 2-0 is 700 in Japan's favor. The other way, 2,600. I think it's going to sit somewhere around here. You know what I mean? 1-0, 0-0, 2-0, 1-1, unless Japan decides to go off. They've had a couple really good freaking games. Really good games. And then the last game for tomorrow, which is Netherlands versus South Africa. As you can see, these are Netherlands, you know, top 5 team. Only lost 1 game, 9 goals for, 1 goals against. South Africa, 6 goals for, 6 goals against. You know, they're scoring, but they're also letting it in the net. I definitely think Netherlands is going to take this, and it's reflected in the odds as well. It's definitely reflected in the odds. Minus 1250 for the Netherlands to win South Africa. It's wild. I think that this Japan game is the game to watch for sure. I really like this bet right here. Japan to win. I could do Japan money line, honestly. Is Japan money line? Let's just check this out. Let's do a little education. Wagers graded on 90 minutes plus stoppage time. Home team refers to the okay. So this has to be win within regulation time. Anytime goal scorer. Hinata Miyazawa. It's plus 328. I'm going to do it. I'm going to bet $5 on it. Oh, $5 really doesn't do anything. What about 25? I love you, Hinata. Good luck. Let's do it. Let's drop 25 on it. All right, y'all. That is my my quick summary of the World Cup games, the Women's World Cup for tonight. Get after it. Let me know what you think about my my rankings here. Do you think that I'm being too harsh on the U.S.? I don't. And with that, as always, Nips out.